So today I want to review the brand new 2014 Prodeco Phantom X3. It's a brand new bike for them, following up on the super popular Phantom X2, but this bike's a little different. Let's go over some of those differences. Number one, this bike has a 16 amp hour battery. So the X2 has a 12, this has a 16, so that will take you a long way. The second most obvious difference is that this frame does not fold like the X and X2. It uses exactly the same frame as the Outlaw series of bikes from Prodeco. And probably another big one is that the X3 has Avid hydraulic disc brakes, whereas the X and X2 have disc brakes but not hydraulic. A few other differences are a rock shock, nice rock shock on the X2, which is a bit of an upgrade. The pedals do not fold like the X2, but they are a little nicer, Truvative pedal. Battery setup is more or less the same as all of the other Prodecos. The rear derailleur is a SRAM X7, which is a little bit nicer derailleur than on the X and X2. And some of the other components that are a little nicer. The handlebars have a little bit of a rise, Truvative, which is real nice. I like the handlebars a lot better on this bike than I do on the X2. The stem is also a nice Truvative stem. Overall, super good value from Prodeco. Once again, when it comes to value, Prodeco is making the best bikes for the money, for sure. The most power, the biggest batteries out there for the money. Not the fanciest. They don't have pedelec. It's strictly a throttle system, which is less expensive than a pedelec or pedal assist system, but still works very well. Very comfortable ride, solid, fits a lot of people pretty well. Doesn't come in sizes, but overall, it's hard to believe that this bike sells for such a less amount of money, but Prodeco is making the best bikes for the money, and surprisingly made in the USA. Those two things usually don't go together that often, I should say. 20 miles an hour, unassisted bike, and it definitely gets up to 20. Alright, I will see you in the next video.